No Yog, Live Yog by Sri Krishna Maskar. Brief first chapter, brief background. Few years ago, after completion of our day-to-day classes, one of the sadhaka complained me about feeling of monotony and rituality in the sadhana. In fact, the person was practicing yoga for long and was an ideal example of consistency. In spite of this, why he had developed this feeling was really a thought provocation to me. When I analyzed the entire process, I found that the person was more conscious towards excessive efforts for physical perfection than experiencing the process. In yogic practices, one golden rule has to be observed, that is, doing the things as per own capacity with absolute honesty towards the technique. The borderline between the honesty and insisting on technique is very thin and may lead or may mislead the sadhaka. Technique is mere a means, not an end. Is always forgotten by the process by the person referred above and blame this great science. This science is more experimental than exposing. Understanding or knowing yoga means going to the micro level of the concept, and living yoga means developing an art of experiencing this concept on physical, mental, emotional, intellectual and spiritual level. This is possible through extended awareness, which means doing the things by knowing them. In spite of this, why person lose interest in practices or cannot enjoy is due to bookish approach under self accomplishment. If one gets some different or unique experience in any of the process, it must be shared with colleagues and teachers. This sharing will increase the confidence of the sadhaka and make the sadhana more and more useful and meaningful. Need and importance. In today's fast changing world, everyone is in need of some solution to various problems being faced. The dimension and nature of the problems may differ case to case, but need to find the way is common for all. In pursuit of the solution, one uses various ways and means which are preliminary, superficial and not long lasting. This gives more frustration and one loses patience at very early stage. Whatever may be the way, one has to stick to basics with less expectations initially. Most of the time, the efforts and expectations are disappropriate, which leads to the discontinuation of the practice. Nowadays, yoga is looked upon as a solution for all the issues, specifically for all physical ailments. To some extent, it is true also, but has various limitations which are ignored by both the teacher and the practitioner. After experimenting with all available pathies, people turn to yoga with great expectations but lack consistency and patience. One has to clearly understand one's fact that yoga is not magical stick but is a disciplined way of living or self-discipline. The today's dilemma is practicing the yoga on the hearsay rather than understanding it from the roots. One has to understand the basic concepts and apply them to The main intention of the book is to throw light on the basic principle and concepts of yoga, science, elaborate on its practical implementation, yogic science, and elaborate it on practical implementation. Thus, no yoga, live yoga. The way out. The deliberation in the book are useful for all, that is sadhakas and teachers. The concepts are dealt from basics and guideline is given as a way of experiencing them. An attempt is made to deal with all the main and allied topic of yoga, out of which some are purely conceptual and some are practical. While dealing with the conceptions or concepts of yoga, effort is to be blend with their anatomy and physiology to make them more experimental. One must know while practicing or teaching the complete anatomy and physiology of the human body. If real essence of it has to be enjoyed, it must be understood that monotony or rituality is less physical or more mental. Let us make this empirical science more relevant and meaningful in the ensuing chapter. Pranav Sadhana, second chapter. Concept of Om or Pranav. Our ancient wisdom believes that origin of universe is from sound. It is believed that this sound was Om. Even the modern science also believe in the theory of a Big Bang, responsible for the origin of universe. Further, this sound was transformed into words, which further developed languages. Therefore, we have to believe on the basic theory of the origin of the outer world, that is Om or sound. It is normal practice to pray the visible manifestation of unseen superpower or creator. Om is the first manifestation of this creator, which we are saluting initially before entering the yogic world. To enter, understand and experience yogic concept in real sense, we need to understand its symbolic existence. Understand the concept of Pranav or Om right in the beginning will make our further journey meaningful. Symbolism in Om. Symbolic presentation of anything makes the process of understanding easy. Symbols reveal the implied and expressed meaning of anything we want to know. Om has lot of symbol hidden in it. If we know Om symbolically, we can practice it with high level of understanding. Some important references of symbolism in Om are referred below. Tasya Vachaka Pranava. Sage Patanjali has written that Pranav or Om is a symbol of Ishwar or God. One can understand or reach to this supreme power with the help of this symbol. Some things in the form of some shape has to be taken as a support to stabilize the mind. This typical nature of mind has originated the symbols. Pranava means wholehearted praise of the Almighty power. Second, Saint Jnaneshwar has found Ganeshji in Om by just posing it horizontally. He finds two legs in the Ganesha in Akar, belly in Ukar and head in Makar. He further describes that three words encompass the entire literature composed of 16 vowels, 36 consonants. Most of the religion believes that the superpower initially manifested through the sound, followed by word subsequently. Akar symbols with Brahma, the creator. Ukar with Vishnu, the observer. Makar with Mahesha or Lord Shiva, destroyer. Thus Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. These three powers symbolizes in Om. These three words are also the indicators of past, present, and future. Jagruti, Swapna, and Susupti. In short, Om is an indicator of all those things which have three dimensions. It is also called as Udgit, meaning the prayer of the highest quality of the Almighty. Even the concept of God has these three powers, that is generator, observer, and destroyer. Pranav sadhana. Pranav sadhana can be done in two ways. One by gazing, that is darshana, and second by chanting or vocal. Darshan sadhana can be done through trataka. We are in one looks at image of Om with the steady eyes, trying to explore all the expressions and implied meanings of Om, normally or called as Britratak. Then, by closing the eyes one has to visualize all that's seen normally, called as Antartratak. This initial process of 2 to 3 minutes makes the mind conducive, focused, and concentrated. It not only purifies the cavity of the eyes but also calms the mind as well. It is an instant measure to regain the composition or composed of mind. The vocal sadhana can be done with the help of the chanting of Om. The word Om is the combination of A, U, and Ma and half node of dot. Thus, it is the outcome of 3.5 notes or mantras called as Auth by Samartha Ramadas Swami. This each word has special relevance. As far as science of speech is concerned, all words starting from A originates from throat, that is kantavya. Those start from U originate from tongue, that is talavya. Those starting from Ma originate from lips, oshtavya, and the half note originate from the nose, that is anunasika. The conscious use of this origin of sound completes the chanting of Om. However, while chanting Om, normally O and Ma are expressly uttered by to complete the word Om. There are various methods of chanting Om. Omkarastam, written by Bhakta Vamana, describes the manner of the Om chanting as under. Satatam tailadharev dharevam dirgha ghanta ninadavat dirgham pranav uccharyam gambiram shankha nadavat. Satatam tailadharev dirgha ghanta ninadavat dirgha pranavam uccharyam gambiram shankha nadavat. The chanting of Om should be soft and like continuous flow of oil and lingering sound of bells. It should be done for long duration in the basic voice resembling with that of the blow of shell. This chanting is generally done in high, medium, and low pitch, have its own frequencies or vibrations, giving tremendous pleasure to the sadhaka. The pitch of the chanting are relevant to the science of music, where high pitch taraswar, middle pitch madhyam swar, and low pitch kharja swar are used deliberately. They are used for vocal functions or vocal culture. As far as chanting of Om is concerned, all these pitches play important role. In high pitch, intensity of the sound is high and vibration has low amplitude. In middle pitch, intensity and vibrations of the sound are matched, whereas in low pitch, intensity of sound is low but vibrations are the high amplitude. The overall impact of chanting in three pitches has different impact. They are as under. By use of high pitch, atmosphere surrounding the sadhaka is purified. Purification of ambience is a need of time in the present highly polluted world. We experience the positive vibration where regular chanting takes place. By us of second, by us of middle pitch. By middle pitch, aura body around the physical body is cleaned. There is a line of demarcation between out physical existence and outer world. That is called as subtle body or sukshma sharir. With help of the special technique of photography, image of the aura body is possible. This is invented by Russian scientist Krillin, who has done lot of experiments on this. Cleanliness or cleansing the aura body takes place with the middle pitch chanting. Third point, by use of low pitch, internal body or internal organs and cells are vibro massaged. Such are structural patterns is composed of various organs, bones, muscles, tissues, cells, which get positively influenced with the help of the lower pitch chanting. Due to high amplitude of vibration, all inner organs get influenced. Thus, the chanting has multiple impact on our surrounding body, physical body and subtle body. The portion of O and M changes with pitch. In high pitch, O is for long duration and M is for short duration. In middle pitch, O and M are in equal proportion. Third pitch or low pitch, O is small duration and M is long duration. The duration is normally concerned with breathing. One can speak only while exhaling, not while inhaling or holding breath. Thus, the chanting of Om is always done for the duration of exhalation. Experience of vibrations can be taken by the sadhaka in the religious or in the religion from the waist to legs during high pitch chanting, in the region from navel to throat in middle pitch chanting, and from throat to top of the head in the low pitch. Research based benefit of sadhana. Omkaram bindu sanyuktam nityam dhyayanti yogina kamadam mokshadam chaiva omkaraya namo namah. Omkaraya bindu sanyuktam nityam dhyayate yogina kamadam mokshadam chaiva omkaraya namo namah. Our scriptures have clearly mentioned the benefit of the pranav sadhana in above lines. It says yogis should meditate on the omkar with bindu regularly, which will give them whatever they desire and also moksha from the cycle of birth and death. The benefit of omkar sadhana are directly related to the level of practice and consistency. In addition to the above, some scientists and philosophers have done various experiments on pranav sadhana with some astonishing results. Andrew Lisbeth has devoted separate chapter on Om and its importance in his book Yoga Self-Thought. Impact of chanting Om on inner body system, endocrine glands and cells have been studied by Dr. Liz Lasario continuously for more than 25 years. He has been able to prove that vibration created by chanting of Om and Merrick at the deepest level of the body up to cells and massages them and smoothly and recharge them. The lung capacity increases and mind gets concentrated very easily. Has unwandered has unwandered thoughts take a back seat. Mind is detached from outside objects and becomes introvert. Eighth part of Taittiriya Upanishad deals with the Om at length. It says that the regular practitioner of Om achieves the Brahma. This can be used by the student for the studies. Before starting studies, one has to sit in one position with closed eyes, do deep breathing, and Brahmari, Pranayam, and chanting of Om 3 eyes. It has been experimented by many that this process helps in achieving the concentration of mind easily, which results in getting good marks. Our asthma therapy camp has shown good results in enhancing breathing capacity, achievement of mental balance by chanting of Om 10 times at the practical or participants Medical University of Barcelona has made experiment on the patients of hypertension and proved that chanting of Om has positive effect on the brain and blood pressure has been effectively controlled. Om chanting has benefited the patients of insomnia. The symptoms like delayed sleep, interrupted sleep, disturbed sleep can be corrected effectively by regular practice of Om. It also protects or corrects the speech and problems of stammering. Lots of researches of Pranav Sadhana has been carried out by Kaivalya Dham Lonavala, established in 1927, the first yoga research institute in the world. The summary of some of the research results are as under. In the 15th day spiritual recourse camp, 165 participants were practicing Pranav Jap daily. The feedback from the questionnaire was received from 110 participants. Out of this, nearly 65% participants experienced the subtle vibration at deep physical level. Nearly 60% participants experienced the light along this vibration. Nearly 70% participants experienced the relaxation, serenity, and peacefulness. They were advised to chant prolonged makar in low pitch. Reference Mahesh Dave and Dr. Bhole. Effects of Pranav Jap, that is Om recitation. An experimental study, Yog Tarang, November 2001. At Kaivalya Dham Yoga College, 8 male and 7 female students were advised Pranav chanting in lower pitch 20 times daily in the morning and evening for 15 days. The result revealed mental relaxation, reduction of the neuroticism, no pressure on heart and circulation or circulatory system, affecting the function of the parasympathetic system. However, it was observed that due to the high-pitched chanting of Om, there was stimulations to sympathetic system. Reference to Bogar Arse, M.R. Gore and M.V. Rajpurkar. Effects of low-pitch Om chant recitation. Yoga Tarang, March 2002. Experiment was done on 51 participants in the age group of 30 to 35 from Police Training Center, Khandala, to examine the effect of the Omkar and Gayatri Mantra. They were divided in the group of 17 each. Omkar group, Gayatri Mantra group and control group. Group under group under experimental or experiment practiced Omkar and Gayatri for 30 minutes daily for 40 days, where control group did not do any such practices. The blood pressure and the heart rate of the participant in the experimental group was reduced. Against this, the blood pressure of the participant under the control group was increased. Reference M. Gore, Physiological Responses, Omkar and Gayatri Mantra Recitation, Yog Mimamsa, Volume 35, Number 3 and 4, 2004. The Om can be very effective tool for neuromuscular coordination. It has been said in Hatha Pradipika that mind is the master of the organs, respiration is the master of mind, and rhythm is the master of air. Sound is the master of rhythm. Therefore, control over sound, that is nada, can be control all other things easily. By chanting Om, one merges the mind with the nada of Om, which restricts the entry of unwanted thought in the mind. It results in the reduction of the disturbance or antarayans or mental and intellectual challenges or levels. It is eminent from the above that Pranav Sadhana has both preventive and curative effects on the physical and mental level. It is guiding path for them who want to advance on spiritual levels. Om is the first manifestation of Almighty God which has initiated the universe through sound or nad. Therefore, with the help of Om, which works as a bridge, we can reach to the abstract supreme power or ultimate reality. Therefore, it can be said that Om is not might but pure consciousness. Practicing Pranav. In order to have divine experiences of Om, following is simple method of Pranav Sadhana. First, sit on an comfortable and soft asana in Sukhasan or meditative posture like Padmasana, Vajrasana, Swastikasana with both the hands in a Drona Mudra, that is relaxing on the knee, spine erect but relaxed and neck straight. Relax the entire body with eyes gently closed and relax facial muscles. Have few rounds of deep breathing to exhaust the impurities on the physical level. Exhale out completely and then inhale slowly and deeply. Wait for the while and chant the Om in high pitch with long duration of O and small duration of Mo in an open and clear voice. In the middle way, continue to have chanting in the middle and low pitch with respective portion of O and Mo. Have a short pause between the chanting of the experiment and notice internal changes. As the pitch changes, the difference in the intensity and vibration can be clearly experienced. They can be experienced in the 3 different parts of the body. With the help of special or specific awareness, the first level of chanting, there is alpha waves dominance in the brain. In the second chanting, the alpha and theta waves dominance is in equal proportion. In the third chanting, there is more theta waves dominance. Alpha waves indicate a peaceful state of mind. whereas the theta waves indicates the advanced peaceful state of mind. Those having knowledge of Sapta Chakra, an energy point or energy points in the body, can focus the awareness at Muladhar and Swastikasan, Muladhar and Swadhisthana Chakra. High pitched chantings at Manipur and Anahat Chakra during middle pitch, and at Vishuddhi Ajna and Sahasra Chakra during the low pitch. Those have knowledge of Sapta Chakras or energy points in the body can focus the awareness at Muladhar and Swadhisthana Chakra during the high pitch, Manipur and Anahat Chakra during middle pitch, and Vishuddhi Sahasra and Ajna Chakra during low pitch chanting. Experiencing the relevance. The above reference system or above referred system of sadhana is relevant if one can express it suitably. The relevance of pranava sadhana can be experienced with an enhanced level of awareness. It can be done as under. Darshan sadhana is important for cleansing of the eyes, but also for stabilizing mind. By the simple act, one gets the capacity of the focus or to focus with the preciseness. If choice are multiple, thereby reducing the chaos situation. By antartratak visualization of power increases, which is very useful for the planning any work or task. The three pitches chanting with the change portion of O and M is very much relevant from the point of physical body, subtle body and surrounding. Purity on all this level is important for sadhaka. Chanting coupled with breathing automatically increases the vital capacity and gives effective control over exhalation. It also relieves the stress. The experience of vibration in different parts of the body, chakras located therein, gives a subtle experiences of bliss and enhances or enhanced functionality of endocrine gland. Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh symbolically exist in our body through cells. The activity of generation, preservation and degeneration of the cell is constantly going on in the body. Any imbalance in them can be crucial. By chanting of Om, these three powers are manifested in the body and cell system gets coordinated smoothly. It can be experienced immediately through enhancing energy level by regular practice. Mental chanting can be led to various subtle experiences with or which otherwise cannot be even sensed. It increases the sensitivity of the sadhaka and switches between sensory and motor organs becomes very easy. Mental chanting uproots the rooted stresses and tensions. Thus, it can be concluded that persistence prana sadhana with full awareness bestows tremendous benefits on the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level of sadhaka. It also enriches the quality of life and transforms the entire personality of the practitioner.